Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining this channel today. I am Folorunso Olutayo Oyebisi, and if you are just joining this channel or just passing by, here is Map Gold series. On this channel we talk about a lot of DIYs. We talk about a lot of how to produce a lot of household usables. Today we are going to be talking about, I hope you can see this, we are going to be talking about how to make our own aftershave for the men that likes to go with theirs, for those people that like to use this as a source of income, making business and money out of this. We are going to be learning how to make a simple remedy for an aftershave for both business and personal purposes. Let's go straight into the production proper. We are right here in the production room. So I would like to introduce all those chemicals or reagents as usual. Here is my alcohol. I have said in some of my videos that we have isopropyl alcohol, we have methanol, we have ethanol. Today I'm making use of ethanol. Here is ethanol, and here is my water. You are supposed to use distilled water. You can even use maybe pure water if you are sure of the source. You can even use the normal tap water. Because alcohol is involved, it is believed that the alcohol is supposed to kill all the germs. But just to be on the safer side, or maybe you are making a supply, if you are using distilled water or maybe treated water, you will be able to make a product that has no impurities. You know, it will be crystal clear. It will be very, very clear, just like what you are saying. So those people you want to sell to, or the purpose of making this aftershave, depends largely on the kind of liquid content you combine to have a glass-like solution like this. Now here is my color. For most of the productions of aftershave, we usually use blue color. So the color usually comes in powder form, but I dissolved it to get this. If you have watched some of the videos, you will have seen the practical way of dissolving this color. Here is my methyl salicylate. The corrupted name is Metusa. I've also said that in one of my videos. And here we have our fragrance. There are so many fragrances. You make use of your choice. You can use fruity fragrance like banana, apple, orange. You can use some other expensive ones like Blue Sea, like Ambipo. It all depends on your purpose. And Blue Sea or blue water is masculine, and it is believed that aftershave is actually produced for majorly the male. So I would advise that you use blue water like this. You use a masculine perfume. Men somehow don't appreciate fruity pests, unlike fruity pests that we use in our shampoo. So now let's go straight to the production. I'll be using this 1 liter jar as my production container. So here is my alcohol. I'll be adding in the alcohol into the production container. So I'm not using any funnel or stuff like that. I just want to pour this straight into the jar. No, if you are not being told, you will actually think that this is water, but it's not water. You can smell it. It's somehow choky if you use it. So after adding my alcohol, I'll be cutting. I'll be using this to cut off my menthol crystal, and I'll be pouring the menthol crystal. You can see it. I'll be pouring it into my alcohol. You know, the purpose of this menthol crystal, it heals. When they finish cutting their hair, there is always sometimes wound due to the razor and some other things. So alcohol on its own has healing properties. Then the menthol as well has a very wonderful healing properties and a pepperish sensation. So the pepperish sensation does not actually affect them in a negative way. Instead, it helps in the healing of it suits the cut or the pain they may be feeling at that particular time. So I'm trying to dissolve the menthol inside the alcohol just for you to shake it thoroughly. Then the menthol will dissolve. If you are making a larger portion, you can use 5-liter container to do this mixture. Then when you are done, when it's time for you to add the water, then you add it. Because I find it very difficult to take a 25-liter keg or a 10-liter keg and do this kind of shaking. So, but a 5-liter keg is somehow convenient. If you are making a larger portion, you pour in your alcohol into the 5-liter, you shake it thoroughly with the 5-liter so that the menthol will dissolve. Then you start pouring into larger containers. Now, our menthol is about to totally dissolve. While we wait for it to dissolve, I'll be adding in my methyl salicylate. Here is 10 ml of my methyl salicylate. So I'm going to be using half of this. Actually, we can decide to completely use this whole 10 ml. But in some cases, some people feel that it's too hot because we have added menthol already. Also, I would like to add that if it's for commercial purpose, you can use either menthol or metusa. You don't actually have to use the two because of the cost implication of the product at the end of the day. So I'll be using just a little out of this. So this particular one we are making will be hot. Some of the men like it hot. When the aftershave is very hot on them, they feel it, because actually it's not as if it's hot like hot water. It's just going to have this kind of peppery sensation, but it suits the skin, like I said earlier. Now here is my fragrance. I'm adding the fragrance to the alcohol so that it can blend well. I'm also going to be using just a pinch. You know, we're adding this directly to the skin, so I'm just going to be adding just a little, just to give the product a wonderful smell. Now I'm going to shake it again so that I'll be sure that my menthol crystal has totally dissolved. I hope you can see this. We still have a pinch of the menthol crystal, so I'm going to shake this. Now, some people usually ask at the walk-in store, can't we use it like this? Yes, you can use it like this, but you will agree with me that it's going to be on the expensive side. Alcohol sells for 1,000 naira per liter now. That means that the quantity that I've poured here, which is 500 ml, is 500 naira. And a jar of aftershave is around 500 naira or thereabouts. So if you are supposed to use only alcohol and you already use 500, you understand that you will not be able to sell it in the market. So for the cost implication of this, we have used alcohol, half liter, 500 naira. The menthol measurement that I used is 200 naira. I think it's 6 grams. The metusa that I used is just 100 naira, and that makes it 800 naira already. The fragrance that I used is just 5 ml, and that's 100 naira. That's 900 naira already. So by the time we are adding our color, we can round it up to 1,000 naira, because water will not actually cost us anything. So if we are making a liter for 1,000 naira, we will not be able to sell half a liter for 500. I started adding my water. You can see me adding the water to the solution. So for this particular production, I made the water and the alcohol 50-50. My water is 50 and my alcohol is 50%. So what that means is that if you are producing 2 liters, you'll be using your alcohol 1 liter and you'll be using your water 1 liter. Because some people come to my DM to ask me how many liters are they going to use for particular production or the other. Now, you can see from this result now that is a little bit cloudy. So we are going to be adding a little more alcohol to brighten it up. We are going to be adding a little more alcohol to brighten it up. I'm trying to fill in another alcohol. Now, it is only alcohol you can do this way. So already I said 50-50. We are going to change it to 60-40, so that we are going to have a brighter look. So I hope you can see this. I'm adding in more alcohol to get a brighter solution. So what actually makes it cloudy is the content of perfume and other components we have added. So please ignore the 50% measurement and use 60-40. What that means is that our alcohol will be 60 ml. We are making 1,000 liter, and our water will be 40 ml. Now we have a clear solution, and now I'll be adding in my color. Like I usually say in some of the videos, that color is to taste. Please, the lesser the color, the better in some of this kind of products. You don't actually need to add so much. 4, 5. I've added 6 drops. I'll be shaking it to see if I have my desired color. This is a little blue, as you can see, but we are not yet there. We want the solution to be a little deeper than that. So I'll be adding in few drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I dissolved 6 grams of my color with 50 ml of water solution. 6 grams of my color, so that's the only thing that will make you to get this exact concentration. Then my aftershave is ready. I hope you can see how beautiful this looks. You know, it's not just looking beautiful, it's very clear, it's crystal clear. I hope you can see this. No impurity, very clear. So easily we can package this for sale. So I brought this cover particularly to show us that you can use this container by using this to package. However, this particular cover is too filled up. If I put it this way, it's going to pop. But I hope you can see. This particular cover is more expensive than this. So another talk for another day is packaging. Or maybe when you check our Instagram handle, there are some of these things that I explain about packaging in the Instagram handle. Or if you come to the Telegram community, where you can ask some of the questions that you may not understand about packaging. Apart from these products that we have made, which our calculation is already above 1,000 naira, the packaging is another pricing entirely, which will go a long way in determining how much you are going to sell this, maybe in small quantity, in large quantity. This is 100 ml, you can measure 100 for that. This is 500 ml. You can use this kind of container that is looking shorter. You can use this one that is longer. There are several other containers that you can use, and these containers with the different covers come with different prices. The more the fancy the container is, the better, the higher the prices. So please put this in mind. If you are a newbie, kindly subscribe to this channel. There are so many things coming up after the 31 days challenge. There are so many things. There is a free YouTube, it's not free actually, there is a training on a YouTube that my editor is putting up. I hope you will take advantage of that little token and join the Telegram group. Please give this video a thumb up if you feel that you have benefited anything. Practice all these things, because learning is not just to learn it, but if you learn it and practice it, if you have any question, you can ask us in the DM. You can come to the Telegram community. Feel free to ask your questions, and we are here to answer them all. Thank you for viewing, and see you in our next video. Bye.